Sheila gives Luna a distressing update, and Beth takes Hope on a guilt trip. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Bold and the Beautiful. Sheila gives Will the runaround. Lai laughs off Luna's aspirations, and Electra and Will's special night gets underway. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At Il Giardino, Will pleads with Sheila to be honest with him. He knows a girl came into his room. What do you know about that? Sheila flashes to Luna's confession and asks, "Why would I know anything about that?" Will keeps pleading, and Sheila expertly gives him the runaround, turning the conversation to his relationship with Electra. She learns that it's going to be a special night for them. Will declares that he's committed only to her and leaves. Lai gives it to Luna straight. At Lai's place, Luna stares at a picture of Will on her phone like a bunny boiler and muses, "Soon, Will, very, very soon." Lai finds Luna starting at Will's photo and declares her obsession ridiculous. Besides, he's involved with Electra Forrester. Luna insists needs a real woman like her. Lai bluntly tells her she's delusional. After all she's done, that boy will never let her near him. After her aunt/grandma walks out, Luna flashes to the rape and grins, "That's what you think, Grandma." The race for Hope is on. At Bill's place, Liam tells his father about Ivy wanting him back, but he let her down easy. They go over how devoted he is to putting his family with Hope back together. Bill warns he's in a race to the altar with Carter. At that very moment, at Forrester, an increasingly desperate-sounding Carter presses Hope to marry him as soon as possible. "Let's get married right away." At Bill's place, Liam complains to his dad that he made this mess by urging Hope to forgive Carter. He claims he doesn't want to be a flip-flopper anymore, sure Jan, and declares that he's about to go get Beth and swoop in on Hope. At Forrester, Hope's visibly relieved that Carter only wants to set a date, not jet off to Vegas tonight. Carter wants to get this party started. As Hope beams at him inanely, he asks, "You want that too, don't you?" Hope stammers that there's a lot involved with planning a wedding, and they've barely had a chance to enjoy being engaged. Carter doesn't want to spend another day not being her husband. They're about to kiss when Liam and Beth burst into the office. Beth wants her mother to go get ice cream and play mini golf with her and her daddy. Laying it on thick, the kid says she misses being a family, just the three of them. Awkwardness ensues. What will Sheila say? At Lai's place, Luna's starting at a calendar when Sheila comes in and reports that Will is seeking the truth about what happened that night. Will makes it sound like he was pretty tanked. The whole night is a blur to him, but he knows a woman came into his room. Luna remembers all the details. It's a night she'll never forget. Sheila warns the winds of change are in the air with Will and Electra. Luna's confident she won't be with him the way she has. Sheila thinks they're taking their relationship to the next level, tonight. Will they go all the way? Will arrives at Electra's guest house with a bouquet of flowers. She has candles lit, a fire in the fireplace, and starts gushing about him being the man she was meant to be with. She alludes to what they are going to share, and they make out amid her telling him how wonderful it is that he's been patient with her, and him saying she's the only girl for him. Next on The Bold and the Beautiful, Thomas returns. Find out what is foremost on his mind in our preview photo gallery for September 1st through 5th below, and get a sneak peek at what's coming up in the months ahead in our fall preview photo gallery. The Forrester estate seemed unusually tense that morning. The Los Angeles sun shone brightly, yet a shadow lingered over the families whose lives have been tangled by secrets, love, and betrayal. Luna stood by the terrace, her arms crossed, eyes darting nervously toward the garden gates. She knew Sheila Carter was on her way. That alone was enough to send shivers down her spine. When Sheila called with urgency in her voice, Luna had no choice but to agree to meet. Moments later, the familiar sound of heels clicking on the stone pathway announced Sheila's arrival. Dressed in black, her piercing eyes burned with a mix of triumph and worry. "Luna," Sheila said, her voice low, carrying the weight of a confession. "I wish I didn't have to be the one to tell you this, but you need to hear it from me before anyone else twists it." Luna swallowed hard, bracing herself. "What is it?" Sheila hesitated, almost savoring the power her words carried. "Your choices, the ones you thought were private, they're not anymore. Someone knows. And if this gets out, it won't just destroy you, it will destroy Finn, and possibly Hope, too." The blood drained from Luna's face. "No, you're lying." But Sheila leaned in closer, her tone sharp. "I don't lie about survival, sweetheart. The storm is coming, and you'll need me when it hits." Luna felt her knees weaken. The distressing update twisted inside her chest like a dagger. Sheila wasn't just warning her, she was binding her to silence, to secrecy. Across town, Hope Logan faced her own storm. At Brooke's cabin, Beth sat on the couch, her little face pale, her eyes wide with confusion. Children often understood more than adults gave them credit for, and Beth had picked up on the tension between her mother and Liam. "Mommy," Beth said softly, fiddling with her doll, "Daddy's sad all the time. He says it's because of you." Hope froze. The innocence of her daughter's voice was like a knife slicing through her heart. "Sweetheart, your daddy and we just don't agree on everything." But Beth shook her head, her words striking with unexpected force. "He says you don't love him enough. He says you're thinking about Uncle Thomas again. Why, Mommy? Why would you hurt Daddy?" Tears filled Hope's eyes. She wanted to explain, to protect Beth from adult heartbreak, but the child's words carried a guilt heavier than any accusation Liam could make. "Beth, listen to me," whispered, pulling her daughter into her arms. "I love you more than anything. Sometimes grown-ups make mistakes. Sometimes we follow our hearts, even when it hurts." Beth's small arms wrapped tightly around her mother's neck. "Then don't hurt him anymore. Please, Mommy." The plea echoed in Hope's soul, reverberating like a haunting reminder of choices made in moments of weakness. As Luna struggled with Sheila's ominous warning and Hope battled the guilt her daughter unknowingly delivered, both women realized the same truth. Their lives were on the edge of collapse, and the next choice could shatter everything. The sun set over Los Angeles, golden light brushing against shadows of doubt. Secrets, guilt, and love's relentless pull were about to converge, none of them ready for the fallout that was to come.